In this section of the tutorial, we will demonstrate the background and resume wizard that is critical to an effective electronic job search in the BOSS system. To access the My Background wizard, click on My Resources and then My Background. Click on the Start Background Wizard. The Background Wizard and the Resume Wizard work together and independently of one another, so it is important to complete both. The first section is the Education and Training. You can add a new education history by clicking on the link. You can also edit an existing education entry by clicking on the link. You can also delete the entry. Once you have completed the Education and Training section, you can click on Next to go to Occupational Licenses and Certifications. This section shows a list of the licenses, certifications for which you have entered information. You can add new information by clicking on the link. Notice that all the required fields are marked with a red asterisk. You can edit the existing information. Once completed, click on Next. Our next section is the Employment History. Again, you can add new employment information by clicking the available link and completing all the required fields. You may edit the information of any existing employment history. Notice that all required fields, indicated by a red asterisk, have been completed. When the Employment History section is completed, click on Next. Our next step is entering an optional objective. In the virtual operating system, all text boxes offer the flexibility of most of the more popular word processing programs. You can change font, headings, and type size. You can bold, italicize, or underline text. It offers numeration, bulleting, simple graphics, color. At the bottom of each text box, there are a number of selections. There is a built-in spell checker, a way to insert pre-written text, a list of action words, and options to clear all text or formatting. Our next section is Honors, again with a very flexible text box. Once completed, press Next and go to the Additional Information text box. Our next section is perhaps the most important section, and that is Skills. Though this section takes a fair amount of time to complete, once it's completed, it maximizes the efficacy of your job search. At the top of the page, there are 14 tabs, each with different types of skills. Our example customer has completed only 2 skills in the General Skills section. A nice tip is to check all of the skills and then deselect the ones that do not apply to you. These skills will not be reflected on your resume. However, they are searchable by employers. So each skill section needs to be reviewed. Each of these tabs represent transferable skills that may be of value to your next employer. We encourage you to take the time and select those skills that are applicable to your work history. Once you've completed your selections under all 14 tabs, click on Next. Our next screen deals with abilities. Once you have completed the abilities section, press on Next. This brings us to the driver's license information. Many employers require a driver's license as part of the application process. Remember, all required fields are highlighted with a red asterisk. Press Next. We now have your desired occupations. Notice that there is a primary occupation and a secondary occupation, each of which are searchable for jobs. The next section is the desired job type, where job seekers indicate specifics about themselves, such as type of employment, full, part-time, or contractual, shifts, availability, and whether the information should appear on their boss resume. A job seeker can have multiple profiles in the boss system. After you have reviewed your profiles, click on Next. This gives you the option to change the desired location of where you would like to seek employment. You can edit it either on the right-hand side of the screen or by clicking the link below. You can select which counties within the state that you would like to seek employment. Once you have reviewed your desired location for work, click on Next. Our next screen is the desired salary. You can select a salary from the drop-down menu, or if you don't know, you can look up salary based on local labor market and based on your primary occupation in your profile. This data is based on real-time information captured in the virtual operating system for the entire state. It is based on actual job listings in the Maryland Workforce Exchange. Once completed, press on Next. Our next section are references. Keep in mind, most employers require 3 references. Press Next. Now, let's take a moment to review the results of our background wizard. We have completed education and training, occupational licenses and certification, employment history, objective, honors and activities, additional information, skills we've greatly expanded and can modify even more, we've completed the ability summary, driver's license, we've stated our desired occupation or occupations, our desired job type, what location we want to work in, our salary requirements, and our references.